Welcome back to another fantastic property tour, Rankin family. Today, we are back again in Las Vegas, looking at another gorgeous luxury home. And this time we have another model home by Toll Brothers. Now, starting on the exterior, family, you do have that modern look. In fact, the elevation on this particular plan is called mid-century modern. Now, you have the stucco along with some clean architectural lines, and then it is elevated slightly to take advantage of these incredible mountains. Amazing. Okay, so as we do continue, of course, there is lush landscaping, but wait till we walk inside of this courtyard. I can get used to this, family. So I love the privacy element. As you can see, it is extremely spacious. Then you have the additional windows bringing in a ton of natural light inside of the property. And it really just creates that nice look on the outside. And tell me if you do agree. Now, as we do continue right here, you have the glass panes in the front door as well, but wait till we get inside of the foyer. Look at this, family. So you have the soaring ceilings immediately whenever you walk in. Look at this neat light fixture hanging down, this little chandelier with the petals. And then look at the space that you have in the foyer. Incredible. So to increase the amount of natural light, they added the clear story windows on top as well. And then look how open and spacious it is. Okay, so starting right here in the great room, family, again, the clear story windows, but then you have 14-foot ceilings. Look at the decorative bead trim. You don't see that quite often as far as the accent wall. And then I'll stand on this angle to show you the full scope. Amazing. So you have white oak floors in here, the floor to ceiling linear fireplace as well. Perfect to entertain and have a great time with your family. Extremely interactive as well. Now, right over here, you do have your casual dining space. You notice the 14-foot ceilings continues this way. And then as we head inside of the kitchen, you have the 12-foot ceiling. So still roomy and a perfect atmosphere. Now, I'll do a full pan of the kitchen as well, since we are right here, and then we'll go ahead and talk about it. Okay. So right off the bat, you see the waterfall countertops, but not only that, you have this extension for this continuous flow for your island. So an additional bar area, perfect for seating 6 or 8 people, depending on the size of the chairs. But look how open this is. Okay, so now heading right here, the Wolf appliance package. That's been a common theme with Toll Brothers, and I'm loving it. Now you have stacked cabinets on top as well, the flat panel cabinet fronts, and then look how that complements the counters. Okay, so you do have the Cove dishwasher, then you see the brass hardware in here, and it really does a great job of, just matching with the veins inside of the backsplash and the counter. So I love that subtle touch. Now it is extremely open. I really appreciate the high ceilings because maybe on the video it doesn't do it justice, but when you're in here, you truly can appreciate it. Now, as we do continue right here, we'll open up some of these drawers for you and cabinets as always, so you can see how much storage we get. All soft closing as well. A ton of shelving. And then the stacked cabinets increase the storage that you have. Now, before we do continue straight in the pantry, as always, let's open up this refrigerator for you. Perfect. And then now let's go to the pantry. So right off the bat, you do have the LED lighting, floor to ceiling shelving, family. You know how I feel about that. Some additional counter space here and some built-in drawers. Lovely. Now, I know my viewers love the scullery or the prep kitchen, but in this instance, I think it definitely does it justice. Now, we'll go ahead and surround the perimeter, make our way around as always. And let's go ahead and start on this side. I like to make sure I slow you down as far as panning you, because there's been time early when I started this, I was panning too quickly and my viewers were dizzy. Okay, so now heading into your formal dining area. I know I get mixed reviews about the casual dining in the middle of the great room and the kitchen. So if you wanted to just use this as your dining area, and then maybe that other space is more of a sitting area, then that certainly is feasible. Now, once I head right here, look at the fluted cabinet fronts, family. Just a nice touch to the property. You have some additional counter space, perfect for hosting the Thanksgiving dinner. This will be the perfect spot to be. Now you have some additional upper windows right there, and then these large picture windows. Amazing. So again, sometimes the video doesn't do it justice, but when you're inside of these rooms, it really just is practical. And I love the way that is the case inside of this model. You know, Toll Brothers, we really don't need to even hype them up or say anything better about them because their product speaks for itself. And I hope you agree with me. Now, right over here, you have a wine room. I know this is a plus for some folks and maybe a drawback for others, but it really complements that dining area. The white oak floors continues that way, so increases the appeal. And then let's go ahead and continue to the bedrooms. Now, straight ahead, whenever you walk into the foyer, the cool thing is you have these sliding doors. So you open that up and then you see the fountain features straight ahead. So it is covered. So just depending if you want to have that more as decorations, but then if you didn't want to have that fountain feature, you could use it as a nice covered patio to entertain your guests as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue now. Look how beautiful this hallway is, family. I want to take a second to appreciate this. Not only do you have the elegant sconces and then the wood paneling, but then you notice the high ceilings and then you have that Santa Fe texture even on the top as well. Beautiful. So right over here to the right, you see your powder bath, the white oak floors, the flat panel cabinets, and then you see the natural stone accent wall and counters. Beautiful. So right over here to the right, you see your laundry room. Let's go ahead and take a look at it right now, and then we'll continue around like we're walking in for the first time to the primary bedroom. Now you have stacked cabinets again, your built-in sink, quartz countertops, the folding counter right there, generously sized for a decent sized washer and dryer, the brass hardware, and then if that's not enough, you have your dog wash over here. Incredible. And then of course it does connect to the primary closet. But like I mentioned, let's go ahead and continue as if we're walking in for the first time. Now we'll start right over here to the left. Trust me, I will get you to the primary retreat. Don't even worry about it. Straight ahead, that would be coming in from your garage, family. So your drop zone right over here, you see on this model, you have stacked cabinets and the same cabinet fronts. All right, so starting inside of our first bedroom, let's see how much space we get. Okay, so look at the raised ceilings in here. You have the separate closet and bathroom, your queen bed, your two nightstands. You even see that fluted design there. So it is extremely spacious and practical for a bedroom. I love that. Now, this particular floor plan, it does only have 3 bedrooms and it doesn't have an option for a fourth one. My recommendation is if you need a fourth or fifth bedroom to, go with a different plan that makes sense for you, like the Rose Crest. So in here, you got the shower tub combo. You see the gold hardware as far as the shower valve and shower head. And then look at that elegant trim for your mirror frame. Beautiful. Now I know I might get a comment or two about carpet being inside of the bedrooms, so hopefully that's not a turn off for y'all. Okay, now right across the hall you have your second bedroom here. Okay, so look at this built-in bed frame here, even the built-in cabinetry on this side. So You may or may not like that, but then as I pan you upwards, and I'll do that in just a moment, you see the wallpaper on the ceiling. Okay. And trust me, I won't miss this bathroom for you. Now in here, you do have the walk-in shower with the sliding glass door, the matte black shower head, as well as the shower valve right there. And then that's going to complement this side as well. Okay. And now I'll definitely get you straight ahead. I love the way that it flows extremely well. Now, what you will notice about this floor plan in particular, the entertaining side is on the right side of the property, and then your living quarters are on the left. So I know I've gotten a comment or two about that previously, about other floor plans that we had the good fortune of touring together. They didn't like how wonky it was. Maybe 2 bedrooms are on the left side or 2 bedrooms are on the right side. So for those folks, I think you may appreciate it. Now, look at this, family. So you see this board and batten accent wall, huge ceilings in here. Then of course you see your elegant light fixture, your king size bed, your 2 nightstands. You have a sitting area right over here, and then your dresser on the right side. Incredible. And then you have a quick access door leading you right there to your backyard oasis. And then I'll do a full pan from this side as well. Okay, so this is our third Toll Brothers that we had the good fortune of seeing out here in Las Vegas. And I really just, like I mentioned previously on other tours, I want to get you inside of here so you can see the full scope of what Toll Brothers is capable of. Now, we'll head right here to the left. Okay, so all the built-in shelving ready to go. Clear story window, bringing in natural light. Your closet island right over here. Like I mentioned earlier, it does connect to the laundry room. So extremely open and spacious. And then if that's not enough, you have some additional cabinet storage right above there. And then I love the hallway as well. So it creates the separation between the two. So we'll start right over here to the right, family. Look at your freestanding tub, your dual sinks on this side, the accent lighting right behind the mirror. That continues all the way up to the ceiling. You have the wood trim as well. And then almost like that floating vanity design with the under cabinet lighting. And I'll get you a better close-up as well. Incredible. So you notice the tile continues from the floor to the walls. And then you have a dual entry walk-in shower. Look at this. And my favorite, the zero threshold. You still have that slope design, so you don't have to worry as much about the spillage. You have 2 additional windows on both sides of here. Amazing. Straight ahead, you have your water closet, and then look at this flex room right here. Lovely, family. So this can be like your little getaway if you just want to watch your favorite film or favorite sports event. And it is pretty spacious as well. So I know you can appreciate that too. And then this would bring you right back out here, family. So looks like we covered this one. It wasn't a ton to digest. It was extremely manageable, but still elegant at the exact same time, which I love. Okay, so let's open up these sliders right here and get you out here. Now, I wish you could actually be here, family, because how peaceful this is. Of course, there is some construction going on right next door, but once they're complete, you can imagine how nice it would be to sit out here. So then you continue this way, and then you have this spa area as well. Beautiful. So continuing this way, this would be coming right out from the great room, so you can open up these sliders to take advantage of that. You have family out here, guests hanging out, having a great time. This is the perfect place. Now you have your outdoor grill straight ahead. You have a outdoor dining area too. Really just depending on how you stage this. And then look how beautiful this is. You saw that it was elevated slightly on the front once we entered in, and then you see this too, straight ahead. I don't know if you can see it right behind this building, but that is the Strip, family. And then you see the incredible mountains too. But let me get you right over here as well, so you can see this section. Now, this quick access door leading right out from your primary bedroom. This is a perfect retreat. Generously sized. And if you just want a little bit of sun, you can head right here. But other than that, family, that was another beautiful luxury home tour. All right, Rankin family, that was it for this beautiful luxury home right here in Las Vegas. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this particular home. Is this something you can see yourself living in? Would you make any changes? If so, let me know in the comments below. Of course, if you want more information about this home or any home we showcase, reach out to the information in the description. Consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss a tour every single week. And I'll see you folks on the next property tour.